You want to know something that really confuses me, genuinely confuses me and baffles me is ageism. Ageism. And not just ageism in our community, not just ageism in gay people. I'm talking ageism of the entire spectrum. And I feel as though and when I sit with ageism, because I recently just turned 28 years old last week, and before I had even, before the birthday even began, I sat with this dread of this feeling of my life. I'm getting older, and there's little time. There's more time behind me than there is ahead of me. And the thing that confuses me, I guess, or rather the thing that I have been noticing, is that we've spent so much time being, a lot of our life is later. You know what I mean? It is only for a small moment of time that we are young, that we are youthful. And it is so weird that we culture that even interpersonally, socially, we just make it seem as though everything has to be done with youth. Everything has to be done in this amount of time. I just don't think that it is so. Or even worse, if you don't have certain things done with whatever age that you are, then you have failed, period. And it's such a sad thing. And I feel as though that is a form of ageism. Of course, the other aspect of ageism, as far as, in our community, how ageism reflects as though the older that you are, the less your value is. And it's weird. And I'm just like, why is it like that? Why is it like that? Especially when a lot of humans are not themselves until they are older, until the maturity has set within them. And I remember one time when I was in college, you know what I mean? I remember this one guy, his name was Angel, and he was 30 years old, and he would go around telling everyone that he was 28. I'm not gonna pretend as though I took no part in this ageism, especially when it came to Angel. I would make fun of him for his age. Why? You know what I mean? It's just weird. It's weird. We're all going to get old. We should hope to get old. We should hope to age. We should hope to continue to experience life. It is a gift to be old. It is a gift to have aged. It is a gift to say that you have been on this planet for 30 years. 30 is not old. We make it so hard for ourselves. Especially gay men. Oh my God. I don't know why we make it hard for ourselves. I really don't. The straight men, they make it hard for the women. To age in the straight world for a man is a sign of goodness. It's a great thing to age. It's a great thing to age because you have wisdom. You have this, you have that, and that. Age for straight men is a marker of life, a marker of a time well spent. Age for gay men, so it seems, is degradation, is erosion, is fragility, and it doesn't make any sense. That does not make sense. It does not make sense. For everything, we've made everything about youth, we've made everything about youngness. We have pigeonholed ourselves into this unrealistic standard of agelessness. The thing that also I find so strange when it comes to, I guess, getting older is that there's this sense of that you can't do something because you are a certain age. You've aged out of something. And I don't believe that 100%. I believe that if something is truly yours and it's something that is true to your soul, then it will age with you. Much like with all creative gifts, I feel like there is no time limit. I feel like as long as you do it, as long as you create, as long as you do it, you can continue. Meaning you can be anything. And I guess that's the biggest issue when we live in a society that is hyper fixated on youth. There is so many things. There is a pressure to get things done when you're young. There's a pressure to have it all when you're young. And if you have nothing or have very little, then you've failed. I can't not stress that. I can't not stress that. And it's so weird because when you're a kid, it is hurry up and grow up. You know what I mean? Hurry up and grow up so you can experience all of this. And then when you do grow up, you then get, you've only got so much time to experience this freedom, this zeal, this youth, this bliss. You have only so much finite time. And if you waste it, you can never get it back. And that is true. When we age, we cannot get back what we have lost, but it does not take away from the experience. There is more to life than just being young. There is more to life than just your 20s, your teen years. And I guess you could say that comes from a lot of people who peaked early in life. You know what I mean? Peaked early in high school, and they get into their adult life and they don't have anything. They don't have any accomplishments. They don't have any feats. So they create this environment and these belief systems and impart them to other people, and people believe them because it's that type of belief is so easy, because it doesn't require much effort. It is easy to believe that, oh, I'm too old to do, or I'm too old to have done, or I'm too old to be doing. Ageism is ridiculous. It is one of the dumbest things that I feel as though humans have burdened themselves with. We have burdened ourselves with something that is so minute, something that is inevitable. And I just feel like if we were to take that off, if we were to take that pressure off of ourselves, of getting old, then we can have a much more enjoyable experience of life. Learn more about ourselves, because we have a long life. You know what I mean? We have a long life ahead of us, and it is full of discovery. And as long as that there is desire inside of you, then you should never keep yourself away from something simply because you're aged. You're supposed to age. You're supposed to do that. We should approach age with the same energy that we have approached all the other ages with. Reverence, acknowledgement, and continuity of experience. You feel me? It's like, are we cooked? No, we're not cooked, but we are certainly doomed.